Welcome to our dating coaching session. Today we're going to be asking whether dating is a real priority for you, and if it is, what you need to be doing. Now, Jane, you're sitting here with me because you've decided to really focus on dating this year and make it a really important part of your life, haven't you? I know you've been dating for a while, you've been trying all sorts of things, hasn't really been going anywhere. And I think we've ascertained in our chat earlier that really, although it was always been important for you to find a partner, it hasn't really been your number one priority. I'm right, aren't I?
Yeah.
And this year you've really decided to make it a priority. So I'm going to talk you through some of the things that Jane and I have been discussing. You see, finding a partner it's a bit like finding a job. If you were unemployed and you decided, or if you lost your job and you decided that you wanted to find a job, it would be really easy to sit at home, read the paper, walk the dog, do some laundry, sort out some bills, sort out some odd jobs that need doing around the house, and before you know it, the day's flown by. And it's a bit like that with dating. You can think you really want to find someone, but actually, if you're not really specific about the time you spend looking for it, before you know it, the day flies by. So if you're looking for a job, you'd need to focus it on like 9 to 5 on looking for a job. And now dating is not quite as intense as that, but it's the same sort of principle. Because you see, for many people who are on dating sites, dating for them isn't a priority. I learned recently that 50% of people that are on online dating sites and apps, never go on a date. Because actually, they're using it as a form of entertainment. They're sitting in a bus queue, they're swiping perhaps on Tinder or on some of these sites, and they're just seeing who's around. They're just using it as a form of entertainment to see who's there and to while away the time. But I know, Jane, you're not in this boat, and you are really serious about finding someone. So if you are serious, your actions need to be completely congruent with your goals. So let me ask you a question. What are the 3 most important things to you in your life at the moment? Now, it's good if you can really think hard about that. Jane and I have had a chat about it. I know she's very keen to get a promotion at work, and she's keen to get fit, and she's very keen to find someone. But think hard about it yourself. Maybe your desire to find a partner actually comes quite low down. Maybe you want to move house, maybe you want to get a new job, maybe you want to get fit, maybe you want to learn an instrument, maybe you want to go on holiday and you need to save up for it. All of those things, where do they fit in your priority of finding someone? Because if you're really serious about finding someone, as I know you are, Jane, that needs to be really in your top 3 priorities. And you're going to see why in a minute. So, work out where your priorities are. And now we want to make sure that everything you're doing in your life fits with those priorities. So you're going to have to find some time and some resources to put on your priority. In the same way that we said about finding a job, it was a lot of time. In the same way, you need to allocate time to your priority. So Jane and I have been talking about how much time she's going to allocate, and she's really keen. And I think this is really great. Jane's told me that she's going to spend 2 evenings a week and 2 hours at the weekend that are going to be completely set aside and dedicated to dating. So how much time are you going to dedicate to dating and to finding someone special? It can be 1 hour a week, it could be 5 hours a week, it could be 10 hours a week. It doesn't matter, as long as you set that side of time, and as we've done with Jane, you write out in your diary that is a block of time that you're only spending on this project. And there's huge things you can do within that to fill that time, let alone going on dates. You might be searching for profiles, you might be writing to people, you might be thinking about yourself, you might be buying yourself a new wardrobe of clothes, lots of things you can be doing, but there's dedicated dating time. The other reason for this is life is flying by really quickly. And if you just think, as I know Jane's done in the years before, I'd like to find somebody, but before you know it, 6 months has gone by, 12 months has gone by. That was your experience, wasn't it? And if you're not really purposeful about how you spend your time, before you know it, like Jane did, time's flown by and you're still on your own. So that's why it's really good to allocate time. And you're going to have to allocate some resources as well. Now, I know we talked about this before, and Jane's going to allocate £10 a week. Now, I've recommended to her, and I really recommend to you as well, that you set aside a set amount each week and you put it in a separate account. And that account's going to build up week by week. You're going to put your £10 in, and you're going to spend it on dating. And I was thinking, you want to see that account doesn't get to £100 because you want to be going out dating and spending that money. But let me tell you something, there is going to be some resources needed, whether you join dating sites or whether you go on dates or whether you're meeting people and you're having to pay for your bus fare or your petrol, you are going to need some resources. So if this is a priority for you, 2 key things: set aside some time and some money. That's really, really important. And actually, when you do that, as we've discovered, you're going to put your actions where your goals are, they're congruent, and you're going to find that your dating success really takes off because you're really doing what you set out to do. So I hope that's been helpful. Remember, your actions are going to be congruent with your goals, which is to find somebody, if that's a real priority in your life and you've thought about that, set aside some time, set aside resources, and it's going to be a good journey when you've done that. That's all for now. Thank you.